everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's just going to be a very chill, very relaxed get ready with me. I've had so many new releases come through my door and I've just hit a wall and I was just like, okay Sam, you really need to reach for something else. I think I'm up to date with most of the new releases that I've had. I might need to do a couple more looks with them, but I'm not doing that today. I'm going to reach for an older palette. I don't know if I've ever even used this palette. It was in my falls video, so I really want to reach for that collection and give that a go. So if you're interested in just chatting with me, getting ready with me, not really talking about makeup, maybe talking about some new releases, enjoying the new Halloween decorations that have been put up by me and my eldest daughter, then please stick around and please keep watching. Please like, please subscribe, and please turn that notification bell on so you don't miss any of my future videos. So as I said, not really going to talk much about we are going to talk about makeup, but I'm not going to be probably talking about the products that I put on my face. If I do, if I don't, I'll link it down below. I'll probably forget, to be quite honest. But the eyeshadow palette that we're going to be using today is the Norns palette. This is an old one's eye. I know they've just come out with their holiday release. I have purchased both palettes. This one I bought when I bought the Hella palette. So I bought this palette, the Hella palette, and what was the other one I bought? Alva 2. I love Alva 2 for spring. This one I feel like I've swatched and I might have used once, but I really can't remember. It's not, I think I brought it because I was on a whim, maybe. Because it's not a colour story that calls to me now, but obviously because I've never used it, I really want to. So yeah, so I just thought I'd tell you. I've primed my eyes with the Revlon Candid. So yeah, this is going to be just a quick chatty get ready with me, and I'm just talk about where I'm at the moment with, like, in terms of makeup, and am I enjoying doing YouTube and stuff like that. So I am enjoying doing YouTube. I really am. It's a really fun little hobby to do. I'm on maternity leave at the moment. For those of you who don't know, I have a daughter who is almost 6 months old, and I also have an eldest daughter who is 9, so that age gap is, well, hard, but you know, we're getting there, and it's fun. And I don't know, I quite enjoy this age gap, to be fair. I'm older and probably wiser, you know, I want to say, but yeah. So let's chat about some new releases. Like, this is what I actually wanted to talk about, because I want to take not so much a step back, but I want to obviously enjoy palettes that I own, because I own so many, and I'm only just like starting out and stuff like that, so I buy everything myself, so it can be a little bit spenny. I'm not gonna lie, it can be very spenny, and because I've just started out on YouTube, like, the things that I buy are the things that I want, so I don't want you to think that I'm going out wasting money and getting myself into a whole load of debt to basically start a YouTube channel, because that is not the case. Because I just literally, I buy what I can afford and I buy what I want to use, if that makes sense. I'm not buying it to get new viewers or to get more subscribers. I buy it because I want to use it and I want it in my collection, and I enjoy the colour story. That's blended out so nice. I enjoy, like, the colour story and stuff like that. I'm not buying, like I say, so I don't want people to think, oh, she's doing this just because, you know, she wants to get, like, such a good YouTube channel. Like, no. Because if I wanted to, I would literally have bought all the brand new collections. I would buy just everything that was released every single week, and I don't, because that would just be ridiculous. But I just wanted to point that out, that obviously I do purchase everything. I don't have anything gifted to me. I'm not obviously on any PR lists or anything like that, so please keep in mind that if I'm not bringing you all the latest and greatest, it's because one, I probably don't really want to reach for it, and I don't want to buy it just to have on a channel and then shove in a drawer and never use again. I obviously want to buy stuff that I'm going to use and I'm going to enjoy, and I also have to buy everything myself, and I have kids and a home, and you know, I'm on maternity leave. Maternity wage in the UK it drops after a while, so it's not amazing. So yeah, that is kind of what I wanted to say, come on here and say, and I hope that that's okay. I hope everyone's enjoying this. I have tried to put as much new content up as I can. Like I say, if things come out and I'm really feeling it, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. These shadows are very kickbacky, by the way. Just take a blue. Do you really do something a little bit more? Ooh, that's a pigmented blue. So yeah, it's kind of where I'm at the moment in terms of, I do have new things coming. There's definitely things that are coming out which are interesting me, and you know, so definitely stick around because still new things coming, but it's just not going to be everything. Can I just say, these shadows are blending out. I absolutely love the Hella palette. Like, it's one of my favourite palettes, so I didn't have any problems that I wasn't going to love this palette, but I just wanted to. But these are very kickbacky, just want to point that out. But I don't really get much inspiration from this palette, I'm not going to lie. It's very, to me, and there's literally like 1, 2, 3, 4 mattes, but this one is a little bit pointless. I think I mentioned that in the full video that I did. Very pigmented though, and very blendable and beautiful. So if this is a colour story that speaks to you, or you have it, then definitely get it out because it's beautiful. Okay, so what else did I want to talk about? So let's talk about some new releases that are coming out. Just like, let's talk a bit about releases that I've brought. Luna Beauty. So, well, Beauty. God, I have to watch my accent. If you can't understand me, guys, please let me know, because, well, there's not much I can do about it, but you know, it'd be nice to know. Has brought out his advent calendar. Oh my god. So I have purchased this. That looks insane. Like, absolutely insane. I'm not gonna lie, that is so clever. I have been looking at getting an advent calendar, getting an advent calendar for so long now. Like, and I keep looking at them, and I know people like review them on YouTube and stuff if they get them in PR. But I've just been like, I really want a calendar, but I just I like the mystery. I do. Like, I enjoy an advent calendar. That's what an advent calendar is for. I'm just going to go in with some NYX glitter glue. And so that doesn't bother me. But sometimes when, obviously, like, Cult Beauty and Look Fantastic and stuff like that, they go in and then show you, like, what you're going to get. Like, there's a picture on the website as soon as you open the website. And so obviously you can't help but look, and then as I'm flicking through, as I'm probably reading about the products, obviously I don't know what days you're going to get these products, but as I'm going through, I'm like, I don't think I'd use that. I wouldn't use that. I know I wouldn't use that. I would end up putting a lot of it in a drawer for the sake of, yeah, the packaging is stunning, and the products are worth so much money, but I just wouldn't use them. A lot of it is skincare, and I'm not going to lie, I'm not really a skincare person, so I'm happy to just go to Superdrug and get my skincare, to be quite honest. I am gonna go in with this beautiful, like, bluey green just here. So yeah, I'm a bit like, let's see if this picks up on a brush. Yeah, I'm a bit like, oh, I just wasn't feeling it, or, you know, it kind of wasn't my jam. Oh, that is shiny. So I kind of put myself off, and I was like, no, I'm not going to get myself an advent calendar to just literally potentially stick it in a drawer. These do have a lot of fallout, by the way. It's got a beautiful purple shimmer to it. I don't know if that's a duochrome. So yeah, I didn't end up getting one. And then when I saw that Manny was coming out with this, and I just thought, that is clever. That is so clever. And I don't know if that's sold out yet or whatever. Oh god, where's my Sigma switch? Bear with. Yeah, where was I? Super clever. Like, such a good idea. And I really, like I say, I do think that he will potentially sell out. I haven't looked, but when I saw it, I was like, I love eyeshadow palettes. I've never tried Luna Beauty. I've heard good things about the brand. I've heard bad things about the brand, you know, but again, I'm one of these that wants to test the product for myself. If there is a colour story and I'm like, that is me to a T, I'm going to try it. Yeah, I probably will watch some videos on it and stuff like that, but I'm just going to like try it for myself and see whether I enjoy it. Like, that is what I'm all about. It's just that orange. Look how sparkly that is. Wow. To kind of put these two together, because I don't think they go well. You can see the line sort of. I'm going to go in with this kind of like multi-chrome bluey purple down here. I haven't mentioned any of these shades names because they're really hard to see unless you turn it not to the light. So that is a product that I have purchased. What's next? Olden's Eye come out with their stunning holiday collection. I do know that this has sold out and they're doing a restock. Now, I was confused. I am in a Patreon group and we were actually talking about this. I was so confused because I thought that these were going to be in stock until the 31st of December. But then it says that they're doing one more restock, so which is like the start of November. So I'm really confused. Are they not going to be restocking after that? Because I could have sworn it said the 1st of November. So, you know, if you want these palettes, definitely get them when they come out, because as far as I'm concerned, or as far as I'm aware, should I say, I don't think they're going to be restocking them after. I think this might be their last restock, and obviously I think that's down to the fact that they probably didn't realise that they were going to do so well, but they are, I think, because they are a Swedish brand and obviously they've come out with, I know people have moaned they've come out with them so early. I, on the other hand, I'm not bothered because it's coming obviously from abroad and stuff, so I probably won't get it till like November time. So yeah, we'll be kind of starting to go out of fall, and I feel like the colour stories could also be used in fall as well, even though they've got, you know, the Christmas logos on the front. So that's kind of it. I think I'm going to go and do the other eye off of camera and then come back and do the face. So I'm just going to do the inner corner. These are the eyes finished. Very, very sparkly. So I'm just going to do the inner corner once I find some setting spray. So we're going with this pink chameleon shade, which I think might be a duochrome, I'm not too sure. So where were we? Next release, Scooby-Doo from Glamlight. I won't be purchasing this due to the extreme shipping costs. I don't think that it is justifiable to me to purchase this just because there's something yeah, like I said, I just can't justify the shipping costs that Glamlight charges to get here to the UK. This is a beautiful duochrome. I just want to show you. See that pink like reflect? Oh, that is so stunning. So yeah, I just don't want to. I don't want to obviously go into it. They charge what they charge. There's nothing that, you know, me saying, especially on here, that is going to change that. So yeah, it's just really, really steep. But I do I like the collection? Possibly not, to be quite honest. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it lived up to my expectations, is what I'm going to say. I'm just like, it didn't, for me, it just didn't. I really wanted like a bright orange and a bright blue, and I really like the greeny type palette, the purple one. It was not my favourite. I would, out of the two, it would be the green one. If like it came over to the UK and like Beauty Box by Tammy got this collection, she might, I would probably just pick up the green one out of that collection. But yeah, I wouldn't go out of my way obviously to purchase it from GRWM's website, because it just simply could not afford that shipping. And like, when the shipping is just a little bit less than buying 2 of the palettes, it seems like really extreme. So I won't be doing that. But yeah, that is just as a whole where I feel about it. But I do wish that they'd have done some bright oranges in there. Like the Mystery Machine is like blue, orange, green, and I don't think there's a blue. I think there's like a dark blue in the purpley palette, but I don't think there's like a true neon greeny blue and orange. So I don't feel like they've really stuck with the theming, which is such a shame, because they really could. I feel like they could have done better, to be honest. But that's me being picky. I absolutely love Scooby-Doo, and I don't have a problem with the colour story. I just don't think the colour story kind of fit my expectations of what I would have put in for Scooby-Doo. Is kind of where I'm going with that. And I do like that. Well, I say I like Glamlight. I've actually only ever tried their Michaela palette, but I absolutely loved that palette, so I definitely want to try more from them. I would have loved to have tried the Barbie collection, but I just simply can't. I'd rather pay no shipping over here, but pay a little bit more for the palette, because obviously she has to get them from America, so I know she charges that little bit more. I think that's probably just me being tight, but yeah. Just in general, I just can't justify the price of the palette. The price of the shipping, I mean. I'm just going to take some Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. We're not doing much today. We're actually just like having a friend over for game nights, which we haven't played board games in forever, and we love board games. Like, love them. So I'm going to try and use this as a bit more of like a foundation-y type thing today. Let me know down below like your favourite board games. So I love like Ticket to Ride. We've got Mysterium. I mean, I don't know if people have heard of these games, but I'm going to take this on a dry sponge just because I don't want it to soak any of that product. We're gonna play Mysterium tonight, I think, because we haven't played that yet because it's a 3-player game. I'm not too sure that my youngest daughter would get it until we've learned how to play it. But yeah, I'm so excited. My youngest has gone to her nan's for the night, so I'm just gonna chill, have some drinks, play some games. I sound like a bit of an alcoholic now, don't I? Sorry about that. But yeah, that's not me. I'm gonna just chill. What's your favourite drink? Mine has to be cider, I'm not gonna lie. We're also having a chippy tea chip shop for anyone who's not from the UK. I'm guessing everyone knows what a chippy tea is though. Yeah, so I'm gonna have a kebab. Let me know down below, if you're not from the UK, do you have like chippy tea? Do you have kebab? Like, I mean, I've been to like Greece and stuff like that, and they do like their own version of kebabs. So I imagine does every country do kebabs? I'm interested to know. Let me know down below, like, and like if you're not from the UK, like what do you class as like a takeaway night? Like, you know, do you don't know, like, it's so weird. Obviously, when you're from the UK, we just like, we'll have a Chinese, we'll have an Indian, we'll have a chippy, KFC. Like, what do you class as a takeaway if you're not from the UK? And if you are from anywhere, what is your favourite takeaway? Mine is possibly a Chinese. Possibly. Yeah, but we're gonna play games tonight. Ticket to Ride is definitely coming out. I absolutely love that game. Can't wait to play that. And I've never played against like his friend, and his friend is like supposed to be awesome. So I'm kind of like, okay, this could be boring, so I'm possibly lose all night, but we'll make it fun anyway. Hello everyone, future self right here, sat on the sofa. Saturday night, it's getting dark, cozy vibes with my nice little pumpkin blanket, and I have a little confession to make. So I did end up purchasing the Scooby-Doo palettes. I didn't get the whole collection, I just didn't want it. But yeah, oh yeah. I know I said I would not pay that shipping price, and like, but full nostalgia. When those palettes are put together, they really do make sense. Like, they're not the palettes that, in my eyes, are like, you know, the perfect mystery machine, as I spoke about, but I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I kind of did. So when I saw them together, I was like, and I know that they've put pictures on Instagram and stuff, and I think I haven't really looked at them. But then when I went on the website and in the Kerry's Patreon group, and they were all talking about it, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go have a look. And when I saw them together, and I was like, full nostalgia. I absolutely love Scooby Doo. I grew up. I'm a late 80s, early 90s baby, so I grew up with Scooby-Doo, always watched Scooby-Doo, you know, Scooby-Doo, where are you? Not that you want to know that, but yeah. So I did go and purchase the product. I'm really sorry, but yeah, you've got that to look forward to, so sorry. So another new release that I'm not going to be purchasing due to shipping costs again is the Adept Cosmetics, they're like face palettes. They look beautiful, like so beautiful. But again, when the P&P is more than the palette, it's just not feasible. Like, I just cannot ever justify that, and I know that it's hard, and I'm not trying to say that it, you know, it's the brand's fault and stuff. I know they have to get the right shipping companies and stuff like that, but you know, it's just so hard for us when we live in the UK, and we just can't afford it, and then we end up missing out on such good things. I'm using my Chanel cream bronzer today. Bit of a dent in that now. What else? They have brought out as well the Minka palette again. I'd love to try one of their palettes. I would love to have tried the Heather Austin palette, but I just can't justify it. It's just not me. It's not me, unfortunately. Lisa Eldridge is coming out with some eyeshadow palettes, I think. Another brand I haven't tried, but I'm desperate to try her lipsticks, like so desperate. If you watch Martine Lily, I know that she's got an amazing lipstick collection. She actually got me to look into these, and there's a few that I want from the brands, but I'm just waiting and hoping for some Black Friday sales. Oh, I've made a Black Friday folder on my phone. Yeah, so that'll be interesting, like, to see whether I get what I want. Oh, I did purchase yesterday an older Pat McGrath palette, so when that comes I will get that up for you guys. And then I have requested the £5 palettes from her holiday collection for Christmas, so unfortunately I can't review those until Christmas is here, but I'm hoping once I've got them and I've reviewed them like on their own, I might do, if you're interested, like a Pat McGrath week, because I think I'll have enough palettes then to do a whole week of Pat McGrath. What else is coming out new? What else is coming out new? Just trying to think. It's so hard because I didn't write anything down or anything. I probably should do that really in a future. Just set underneath my eyes with the I Heart Revolution coconut powder. Ooh, Nomads, of course, they are coming out with a new collection. They haven't done any like releases yet of they like to do their hints for like a week or 5 days, I think. So I haven't given it as any hints yet, but I'm so excited. I absolutely love Nomads, as you all know. So that one, just gonna pick it up with a Trigwell Cosmetics sponge. So that one will be of course going on to my list of things of purchases that I want, just because I love the brand. Colourpop released like a fairies. I don't think they've got like 2 OTT with this fairy collection that they've released today, because when I went on to, because Trendmood posted that it was released today, and I was like, oh okay, I'll go and take a look. And it's not even showing up on their like front page. It's still the like chocolate collection. So I don't think they've got like I said 2 sort of OTT with the products, but yeah, they look kind of cute. But it's so hard because I wasn't really over the moon with the Hocus Pocus, and that was the first time I tried the brand, so it's such a shame, because I will give them another go, I think, because I do really want to try them again, but I'm not too sure whether it'll be this collection or another one that I try. I don't know, we'll see. Trying to think. I really should have written these down. Oh, one that I actually do want to purchase, and I'm really on the fence about it, but I think I probably might get it, is Simply Posh Cosmetics. And their again, shipping is you know, but it's not over the price of the palette, so I can kind of get on board with that. And I know that they, like I say, brands have to charge the PMP. And it's then, I really wanted their fairy tale one, and I think I still might get that, but I might wait until the sale, because their new one is, that is me all over. The shimmers, the, you know, the warm tones, I just, and it's called Genuine Gems, I think. I do think that I'm going to be picking that one up, not gonna lie. So is there anything that you guys are looking to pick up in the Black Friday sale, or something that you've got your heart and soul set on? Yeah, I've got a few bits that I would, you know, love. I'm going in with the butterfly orange. I think it will tie in so beautiful. Yeah, I've got a few ideas of what I want. I mean, you know, I would love a lot, but it's not feasible. Oh god, I just hit myself on the chin. Yeah. So we are nearly finished. This has been quite nice to just sit here, talk about makeup. This is quite glowy. It's very, very pretty. I don't know if you can still see this. It's definitely like a glow to it. It's very, very beautiful. Oh, another palette. Something else I want to pick up. See what I mean? I do want to pick up a lot, but this is generally because I want it. The Charlotte Tilbury Face palette. I really want that. Now, I have fairer skin, so I've been watching some reviews and stuff, and people with fairer skin have still been buying the darker palette. And I'm like, what? Like, and I feel like I've got a lot of light pinky. This, for example, this is like a light pinky peachy kind of palette, and I'm thinking to myself, I might go and get the darker one. I actually might. Do I wait for the sale? I don't know. But if you go in with a light hand, I love that kind of like burned. Like, one of my favourite blushes at the moment, I'll actually show you, is the MAC Stranger Things, this one. Next to the pink one that came out, the Friends Don't Lie one, this is my favourite. I go in with a very light hand, but the colour, autumn vibes and the stuff that it gives, and I'm thinking I really would prefer the dark one. If I can go with a light hand with a dark blush like that and it can work for me, you know, I'm like, yeah, I think I might end up getting that one, and then I might end up getting then the other shade I can use as a blush topper, and the highlighter I feel would possibly still work for me. So yeah, I think I might go for the darker one. I'm not too sure. I don't really know. Let's set this face. I'm going to go in with my Sigma highlighter, which is in the shade Moonbeam. Please just ignore that. It was just a plastic lid. It just sounded like really, really loud. Such a beautiful highlighter. I just feel like my lights seem to be picking up the beauty of my highlighters just lately. So yeah. Oh, I want to get Soulmane in the Black Friday, the Soulmane 2 palette from Alden's Eye. I really do want to get that one, and I wouldn't mind trying some of their brighter highlighters, you know, they're like their funky colour ones, because I tried the Hocus Pocus one and I really, really did really enjoy that. So I may be thinking that I'm gonna be getting that. I hope it's in my Black Friday box folder. Anyway, so yeah, I think I'm gonna round this up. I'm just gonna go ahead, put some mascara on. I don't know if I'm gonna put some lashes on. Lips, not too sure. I might just stick with like a gloss or something, like simple, because this makeup look was supposed to be simple for a Saturday night staying in, and it kind of went a little bit overboard, but hey ho. And yeah, I'll check back in with you in a moment. So this is the finished look. I did add some eyelashes from Pen Lashes. I'm not too sure which ones they are. I think they might be Prin, but they could be Bossy. I'm not too sure, they were just on the side. And this is the eye look. It is, I suppose, a little bit of a first impressions, because if I have used this, I'm really not sure when or how, or if I ever have. But yeah, really, really enjoyed using the palette. If you want me to do a full in-depth video on this palette and creating another look, maybe 3 looks on palette, let me know down below if you need some inspiration, because to me it is a little bit of a mishmash palette and a little bit of a hard one. I get that the shimmers are so beautiful, but these kind of like satiny shades, I'm not sure how I would incorporate into my look, so I definitely want to test it out myself. So I'm interested to keep playing with that palette, maybe off of camera. Yeah, I hope that you stick around to the end, just have a little chit chat. Don't forget to answer any of the questions that I asked down below. If you want to know any of the things that I used in my face today, then of course ask away, and I will be sure to leave the links down below if I can find everything. I think that this is still available. This was obviously kind of like the main one. But yeah, if you want to know anything that I use, just ask away and I'll be sure to get back to you and hit you up with some links. So I will see you all in the next one. Bye!